evening. Thanks for joining us. There are bugs we worry about in this city, elm bark beetles and mosquitoes, for example. But termites? They're a problem for way down south, aren't they? It has been more than a decade since Winnipeg last saw termites, but it seems they're back. An entomologist confirms he found a well-established colony right here in the city. CBC's Pagulayan has the story.
Best way to see if you got some activity.
This little plate contains evidence of a big problem for one homeowner in St. Boniface. Termites chewed through this wall. Exterminator Taz Stewart says it appears to be only one house for now.
If it's not controlled, you may see spreading in other houses.
The sign that termites could be spreading are swarmers. They look like little white ants with wings. That's how the destructive pests spread from house to house on a block on Youville Street in the 1980s. Pam Carrier still lives in the house that was partially eaten up by termites in 1988.
It was a big problem because I had to get a lot of my house redone. Some of them had to get basements built. Like it was an ongoing concern. There was, what can I say? Termites eat. They ate. They had fun.
It started when one neighbor found bugs in his wall. It spread down the street, affecting 7 homes in total. The termites forced her out of her home for an extended period. It took 2 years to eradicate them completely.
The house is still here. I'm still here. I'm sure when my grandmother decided that I was going to get the house, I don't think she decided she was going to give it to me with termites, but hey, stuff like this happens, you know?
The last infestation reported in Winnipeg was in 1998. This latest case is rare.
We're cold, we're usually fairly dry, so they're not, not really prone to be here, but if they find an environment where it's good moisture and a good food source, they will propagate.
If homeowners suspect termites, they get the advice of a licensed exterminator. If termites are found, they use a treatment that involves injecting the infected wood with a pesticide that kills the insects. But it could take months or longer for the destructive pests to go away, depending on the size of the colony. Pagulayan, CBC News, Winnipeg.